Well, sit, children. Let me give you the subject of the day.
Guys, welcome back to the Natural Effect Podcast. I'm Nate, and today we're doing the organic output for the Jonny Juicer interview. As you guys saw on the interview, pretty controversial, lots of gems about nutrition, fasting, etc. So yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. So yeah, for me, fasting is the strongest way of healing. Obviously incorporated with different herbs in a diet, but fasting itself is literally the number one way of healing. We were born in a fasted state, don't forget. My favorite way of fasting is fasting with tonics, broths, fruit juices, green juices, and plenty of spring water. But yeah, whether you're doing a juice fast or liquid fast or water fast, all those fasts are very good for health and reversing any disease. Fast, which also means moving quickly, right? Which that's where the word comes from, fasting. Because what you do when you fast is you unlock all the blockages in your body. Your body's always blocked up with so much acid, mucus, etc. So being able to fast, literally, it's like a detox and regenerates your system to work again and do its job properly. The flow in your body, it's able to make the flow in your body quicker. The flow in your electricity, the flow in your bowels, your blood and your lymph system, and honestly your whole body. Fasting honestly it will set you free, and it's incorporated in many religions, and honestly it is the truth to reversing disease and being healthy. I think everyone should fast at least once a week. And me, I intermittent fast every single day, so I don't eat no breakfast, break fast. I let my body do its job, get rid of all the waste, and I eat, majority of the times I eat after 1 p.m. Okay, that's for fasting. I'm also going to do a YouTube video going more intensely into fasting and how you're able to reverse all the diseases with fasting, the diet, deep breathing technique, sunlight, exercise, etc. But that will be coming up on the podcast channel very soon. We spoke about diet for dogs. So as you guys heard, my dog, he's actually laying down there. You can't see him. Ethan, who's my rescue pug, and Noah, who's Jonny Juicer's rescue dog. They are both vegan. They both flourish. You guys heard me speak about Frank. Actually, since the interview, Frank has actually passed away. Rest in peace, Frank. I know there was many out there who loved and cared about him. You guys know how much I loved and what a soft spot I had for the little fella. And I always make sure his name and his legacy will forever live. I'm going to make plenty of merchandise, and I'm going to bring back the strain for him and make plenty of videos. So yeah, rest in peace, Frank. But you know, Frank lived a long and luxury and fit life, you know, and he lived till 14. I know a lot of pugs don't even live until 10, 11. But yeah, in my opinion, dogs flourish on a vegan diet, small dogs. And I've seen the proof. As you guys heard on the interview, the dog who's lived the longest was a vegan dog, and he still holds the record for the longest living dog. So that's just proof for you guys. And honestly, I see pugs who are also like the same age as Frank, and they look so old. They're not able to walk much. Frank was literally healthy till literally 2-3 days before he started, deteriorating. And honestly, that was down to like him catching an infection. But yeah, I love Frank so much. I'm going to get off this subject. Before I get off the subject, I also want to say I don't believe that big dogs should be vegan. I believe if your dog's a true hunter and he's a big dog, then yeah, he more than likely should be a carnivore. Even though I do know big dogs that are vegan and still flourish, perhaps with wolf dogs, German shepherds, pit bulls, Dobermans, etc. They probably should eat meat, and they probably do well on a raw meat diet. But for small dogs, I don't think it's the way forward. Proven in my eyes and from experience. And also, what would a pug, what would a Frenchie, what would, a Russell, English Russell, what are they called? I forgot anyway. But anyway, any small dogs, yeah, no small dogs, I believe, flourish on an omnivore diet, and I've seen the proof. And they wouldn't catch nothing in the wild. Absolutely nothing. Like, Ethan would get eaten in the wild. He'd be able to pick up a few berries from the ground. Okay, on to the next subject. We spoke about meat substitutes. So yeah, we spoke about meat substitutes, which you heard from me and Jonny. We're not fans of them at all. They're made by the elitists. Like, if you go even research who owns all the shares and who's the creator and all this stems back from the people that run the world and the people that don't want you healthy, the people that don't want you to be the best version of yourself. And I remember when I went vegan, you know, the options were a lot more health conscious, more clean ingredients. And nowadays I look, and honestly, I'd say vegans probably eat just as unhealthy as people who eat the omnivore diet. Meat substitutes like Impossible, Beyond, Gardein, full of trash, full of ingredients that you won't even recognize. Literally, you won't even recognize none of them. They're all lab-made foods pushed on us by the elite to make us sick. And seeing where veganism has gone, vegans fell straight into the trap, you know. And don't get me wrong, I was one of them. I remember when I first went to Crossroads and I started eating all the Impossible burgers and the Impossible cigars and the Gardein chicken. Honestly, it tastes great. Yeah, it really does. But it's lab-made garbage, completely trash for you. And I would honestly say, and I know I'm going to get shit for saying this, but I would say, like, even though, like, you're saving the animals, which I really, like, I'm passionate about saving the animals, you're killing yourself. And I would say an omnivore diet is probably healthier than the modern day vegan diet, which is crazy, because I do believe, you know, everyone would flourish on a vegan diet. I believe humans flourish on a vegan diet, but not this new age vegan diet that you won't even recognize any of the ingredients in the stuff that's full of soy, garbage. These substitutes, though, they will lead you to disease, just like the omnivore diet. They are acid and mucus forming foods, and just like a tree, you know, disease starts from the inside. So be careful, guys. All my vegans, please stop eating that trash and try and be more health conscious, more whole foods. You know, cook more yourself. Look at the ingredients when you're picking stuff up. Stay away from vegetable oil, canola oil, and any ingredients that you literally you don't recognize. Why would you eat something you don't recognize? I also want to say a fact that, because I had a lot of people talking to me about the alkaline diet, saying, yeah, but your body, your pancreas and your organs, they make sure that your body is balanced, which some of that is true. But just because your organs' pH might stay the same and your blood's pH actually stays the same, this is true, because, you know, your organs are doing work to make sure that your blood's pH stays the same. A lot of other parts in your body are actually going to be a lot more acidic and a lot more mucus, more blockages, more disease. That's how it works. Meat eaters have 2.5 times more acid in the urine, in the piss, than versus vegans, and that's actually a true statistic. Also, countries that consume the most dairy are the countries with the highest level of osteoporosis. Again, another fact. Eating healthy. Don't get me wrong. When I was young, when I was 13, 14 years old, I hated vegetables. I used to live on fast food. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Dixie Chicken, favorite, trash, Chinese. Foods that are literally going to cause you disease and take you to a quick death. And like I said, I remember my mum even making like whole food Greek dishes like lovit, fudgy, green beans, etc. And you know, I would be like, Mum, this is disgusting. I don't like none of this. I don't want salad. Guys, once you start eating healthier, your taste buds will change. There's so many foods that I don't like now. I mean, that I love now that I never used to like. I used to hate okra. I used to hate black-eyed beans. I never used to like chickpeas. I never used to like arugula, rocket, you know? And there's so many things I never used to like, and now I love it. Your taste buds will change. The more conscious you become of the things you're eating, you will start to clean your taste palette, and your palate will start understanding actually what's good food and what's trash food. Because a lot of the stuff that you guys eat and think tastes nice is trash. You guys are so, you guys care about having no white ash and making sure you're smoking clean, tested product. But are you making sure you're eating clean product? Electrical energy. We are electric beings. We flourish on electric foods, living foods. Foods, dead flesh, dairy, it has no life source in it. Yes, you're killing life to get it, but there's actually no life in that food that you're eating. Not only is it acid forming and mucus forming, but you're actually eating death rather than eating life, electricity. We are electric beings, which is going to give you better energy, better karma, and it will elevate your life in other areas. So electrical energy is a form of energy resulting from the flow of electric charge. Energy is the ability to do work or apply force to move an object. Movement requires energy. Biological systems also use electrical energy, hence why we are electrical beings. Okay, the vegan community, has it changed? You know, you heard with me and Jonny, between us, we're nearly 20 years vegan. You know, I've been a vegan for around 8-9 years now. He's been vegan for roughly the same. And we've seen it change in a crazy way. And not for the better, unfortunately. You know, I remember when I first went vegan, all the vegans I'd meet and associate with would be like conscious, anti-government, open-minded, you know, hippie-like people. You know, spiritual people. And these days it's just like, honestly, the opposite. Nowadays, majority of the vegan community, honestly, I don't want to sound bad, but majority of the vegan community these days is full of soy boys, feminine soy boys, and woke-tard feminist misandrists. I don't know how to make it sound any better, but that's the truth. And I actually find it hard to find vegan friends and date vegan chicks because, you know, they have their certain way of thinking, and for me, they've been brainwashed by the government and media. Okay, away from the vegan community, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the jab. I weren't really going to talk about it. I'm not going to go too deep into it. If you want me to talk about it on a broad scale and go really into detail about it, then follow me on Rumble. I'm going to be uploading one video a week on Rumble where we talk about the government, health, anything that's been suppressed basically that we can't talk about on other platforms. So catch me on Rumble, and I'm going to go deeper into it. But what I can say for now is immunity does not come from a needle. Yeah, I've said it before. Health comes from various different things, but not a needle. It comes from the things that you eat, your nutrition, the water you drink, sunlight, exercise, deep breathing, etc. It does not come from a needle. And from speaking to a lot of people since everything, you know, speaking to both females and males about it, majority of people actually felt forced into it. Like whether it was their job that was on the line, whether they wanted to travel, and actually a large majority of people actually regret it. I don't want to say the smartest, but the most competent, wealthy, powerful people that I know in my phone book, none of them got it done. A lot of the government didn't get it done. the owner of Pfizer didn't get it done. Him and his family. Gavin Newsom and his family didn't get it. So, you know, that's a red flag for me. And I do think it's about time that people need to accept that they have been lied to and the consequences that are coming from this, because there are a lot. People actually dropping like flies. I know people that I've seen on Instagram, celebrities, athletes, people are dropping like flies, and I knew this was going to happen. A lot of the people that are awake and conscious knew this was going to happen. We warned you guys. We're not against you guys. We're trying to save humanity. I risk my Instagram, my platform, my money, you know, how many times I've been deleted and shadow banned to wake people up. Like, I'm not really getting much out of it. I'm trying to do it for you guys, you know. But like I said, I'm going to go deeper into it on Rumble. Guys, I hope everyone's written their 2023 goals and what you want to accomplish in 2023. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and yeah, have a good one. Take care, guys.